Welcome to the Blizzard Arena.
And the quest for a champion begins today.
The anticipation has been building, and it is finally time. We are live.
Are you ready?
That is a really...
Can you get over the roof there?
Oh my.
Oh my,
what a play, what a grab!
Another jump here on the high ground. Super goes forward, but gets stuck off. The EMP comes in, and Ding, he rains down hell from above.
Here comes Pine. Gets one, gets two. Looking for a bit more, gets another one.
Tuno down again. That heralds disaster generally for the Fusion, and Carpe wasn't far behind. Prophet, he's killed 4 players now on his own.
From Vancouver, locks him in the sound barrier. Sound bomb coming from John. Oh my God, he does it again.
Flutter now moving onto the Widowmaker, taking the clutch into his own hands. The headshot after headshot after headshot.
Okay, I like this for the Gladiators. We're going to try and circle around. I will call this the merry-go-round because it makes me laugh. Makes me happy, and Sean Paul switches to the Widowmaker at just the right time!
Oh, the Graven.
What in the Lord's name is that?
That's so good. Oh, yes, he goes well.
I'm a best Tracy in the world.
Oh, my word.
I mean, you could have told me that you spoke English, honestly.
The fans never thought they'd see this day. It took 43 matches. Feels like a really emotional moment here.
Sorry. Alright, welcome back to another stream where I go over guy terrorizing Korea again. Obviously, last week was a bit longer. This week might be maybe a bit shorter than last week, but maybe the same lice, and then we're gonna maybe go some other things not as disturbing, because that's what it is. The guy is disgusting and disturbing, and we're gonna unfortunately have to talk about these things. But that's the only way it's gonna happen if we want this guy to stop or want something to happen. We have to talk about it. So we're gonna react to at least 3 videos about Johnny from Andrew or Legal Mindset channel. So I will put his channel in the description because it's only respectful that I do that. Okay. So if okay, before we get started, I'll post his channel and probably put all the videos in there too. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna... Okay, so now we are going to react to it, and this is a shorter one. Then we're gonna react to the other 2.
Next, and this is a big one, I posted this. So Johnny Somali is still posting on Instagram. He's also uploading to Rumble, but it's typically older stuff. It's not stuff that's like anything new, but he's still uploading to Rumble. And you should watch his Rumble. Watch his Rumble. If he puts anything on Rumble, that's there. Remember, anything online is admissible. Anything online is admissible. So anytime you put something on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, even Discord, that's going to come into court. That's provided the court's going to come into court. So I think he thinks that he's like Instagram is secret and no one sees it. But Korean cyber crimes is on this, right? And let's look at what he's posted here on his Instagram, okay? So this is something that, based on what he put here, can earn him 7 years in jail. Now, you may not be able to read this, but I'll just play it, and you can kind of see by the thing on the bottom there, and imagine what this is. Yeah, I'm not even gonna play the whole thing. That's the North Korean anthem. That's the national.
Which, if you know about North Korea and just, South, and also it'd be the same as casually just posting any communist or dictatorship propaganda music. Personally, I don't know how he got it and why he would post it, but he's kind of stupid. But
National anthem of North Korea. Now, in case you don't know, there's something called a National Security Act in Korea. And it is a crime to promote, propagate, or otherwise disseminate North Korean propaganda, etc. in South Korea. Now, look, if he was doing this as a joke once, I would say that they're probably not going to do anything about it, right?
Yeah, like if you just did it like one time, like funny, haha. But if you are also him and being as hated as he is, that's not gonna work as much.
Problem is, he has repeatedly done this, not just once, but multiple times. He played North Korean propaganda on the metro, on the bus, at Lotte World, various places. He's gone all around making North Korean statements, etc. Now, does that mean they're going to charge him as a North Korean agent? No. But the NSA, the National Security Act, doesn't just make it illegal to be an official agent. If you are someone who's putting out propaganda and trying to start conflict, they can convict you for that, right? They can add on that charge. So if they decide to look at this, they're like, yeah, we're going to add a charge for this, that'd be very valid. And I know what some people are saying. Well, free speech. Well, here's what I got to tell you guys. And look, I'm a big free speech proponent, but not every country interprets free speech the same way. And this is
also another thing to add. Freedom of free speech does not mean you're free of consequence. You are legally allowed and free to go around playing North Korean propaganda music. But also the Koreans are free to convict you and put you in jail for that. Because that's their next door neighbor, who Mr. Rocket Man over there makes their citizens barely living. It's probably the most hellish place on earth to live.
Korea, right? And he knows better. He's been doing it specifically to piss them off with malice. So a judge looking at him
again, I would not piss off a country, with some exceptions where mostly all their males is required mandatory military service for 2 years.
Him doing this maliciously and repeatedly could say, yeah, no, we're actually going to charge him with that. And we're going to ding him on that one too. Because he's done this over and over and over again. And we don't want people walking around thinking they can just blare North Korean propaganda in the Seoul metro. Right?
I would argue anywhere in general, not just Seoul, not just Busan, not Itan, Ilsan, not just Korea, anywhere.
You're riding into Gangnam and you're hearing the national anthem for North Korea. They don't want to hear that. So, I mean, this could be something they slap on there. It's possible.
Spectrum abre cada día una puerta a posibilidades sin límites.
Yeah, yeah, it's not the smartest idea. Alright, that's the first one. Now we're going to the second one, which I'm also going to put in the description because okay, so let's start this one, which from the thumbnail you can see what we're going with now.
Let us talk about Lotte World. For those of you that haven't, because I know some of you haven't, I want to share what Lotte World is like, because some of you, I think when I explain how messed up this is, I need to show.
When we say messed up, that's an understatement. It's severely messed up.
Show you what this is before I explain to you how messed up this is. So I'm going to show you a video of a family at Lotte World, right? So this is Lotte World here, right? This is just a person here who's going around Lotte World. We're going to watch their channel for a bit, just them walking around Lotte World.
That's a cute channel.
I'm just going to turn down the volume because the volume's not significant here.
Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel.
She's at Lotte World.
We were just at the Lotte World Aquarium and Folk Museum.
So one thing is, Lotte World is kind of like Disney World. There's a ton of kids there, right? There's a ton of kids there. So let's
It's a family park in South Korea.
Watch them go in.
And now we are here,
right,
at the theme park. that hot air balloon.
So it's indoors. Yeah, this ride is actually fun. I've done this one. I've done a lot of the rides here, right? So it's indoors.
That looks like a fun place, though. And considering it's for children, you kind of see where we're going with here.
It's covered, right? And all the rides are inside.
Up there.
Now look around and how many kids are here.
Oh, mommy, look at that. Yeah, I know.
Right? So
Whoa.
kids.
Oh,
Yeah, all young people. Young people running around the background.
Okay, what are we going to do first? They don't have the timetable, yeah?
You got families over here, right? You got families everywhere. So what I'm saying is, it's like going to Disney World, right? It's
going to any family park. I mean, Universal is more adult, but still the same concept applies.
Going to Disney World. So it's indoors. So it's all indoors. So it's all weather. So understand, this is a place for children. This is not a place that's adult only. This is a place that there are children here, right? So this is what Johnny was doing around children. Okay, and this is just one of the clips from here. There's a lot.
This is where it gets rough. So if you don't like any adult, like, discussing stuff, you might want to skip this part. But if you're okay with it, then fine. Just warning, it gets a little nasty.
Long video. There's like a 30-minute video, but I don't want to play that. I'm just going to play a clip. This is a 2-minute clip of what he was doing in the line for this place in which there's many children, right?
Sorry, guys. Sorry. Everybody started looking at the monkey shit. The monkey shit scared the fuck out of everybody, bro. The monkey shit scared everybody. Ringtone. Someone call my phone. Ringtone. Someone call my phone. Ringtone.
Yeah, that's uncomfortable. This is so, like, causing a problem.
Ringtone. People keep calling me in the phone, you know. Chinese virus. People keep calling me in the phone. Oh, he's snitching on me, bro. Sorry, brother. Sorry. So ringtone. They keep calling me in the phone. Ringtone. Hi. Oh, sorry. Ringtone. He was calling me in the phone. Down. Okay, good. 신조 아베 세트파이브 달러즈. Press me. She's writing in Google Translate right now. She's gonna press me. Hi. Please turn down the volume. People around you feel comfortable. Please. Okay. No problem. Okay. I want to go on the ride quickly. I want to hurry up. They're getting mad at you.
So remember, the kids, look at the kids right here, right? This is surrounded by kids. By the way, he's also in something that's a little bit before. He's also, been playing stuff about, school stuff beforehand. There's another video where he's playing stuff that's explicitly sexual, talking about children exactly. So there's a bunch of stuff that he's doing here, right? I mean, you can kind of get the shenanigans, and you can kind of see where this goes. So obviously, you see here.
French, no English. Sorry, no English, French. Okay. Thank you.
I mean, if someone asked me to turn it down, I'd do it instantly. Not because, it's who it is. But because out of respect, I wouldn't even have it on to begin with. But that's the difference. He doesn't have respect.
Sorry. I speak French. Sorry.
Oh my.
So he's acting like a fool there. He's making a bunch of comments. He's also got other stuff there that it's even on YouTube. It's elsewhere where he's doing, full comments, other stuff like that. So he's acting like a fool at Lotte World. Well, he's now facing additional charges for that, right? So,
is he? Imagine my shock with that one.
Those charges are going to be filed pretty soon, right? So there's going to be additional charges that are filed soon for that. Now, we have yet to hear whether Lotte World is going to join in on this and get involved in this, but because Lotte World hasn't done it yet, a private party, right, is going to take it upon their own hands to file charges against them. And we're going to talk about that today related to that. So these are more additional charges related to that Lotte World incident, right? So what you can do, and what everybody here can do, is put some pressure on Lotte World. Contact Lotte World and tell them, we want you to file charges against Johnny Somali, right? Send these videos, right? Forward them out. Say, press charges against Johnny Somali. Because if they add an obstruction charge on here, this is solid. This is huge, right?
CPI Securities Perimeter Alert. Stopping trouble before it starts.
Fly in the coop, but I need some more.
Okay. Okay, so this is the last one right here.
A lot of new information. So,
but for reference, this is what Lotte World looks like. Obviously, I have mine English right now, but I can switch it to Hangul if it wants to switch it. Yeah, there. Okay, so that's what Lotte World looks like for reference. So switch it back to English, just because. And I could right here put like contact. Anyway, okay. Let's go to the last part. The last that video, which I'm going to link as of right here. And I'm also going to link Lotte World if anyone wants to contact them about Johnny Somali and maybe pressure them, or a way to find where you can contact them and put pressure on them on Johnny Somali. Okay, so let's watch the final one. If I can find I can't find a way to contact them that's not involving department store Lotte. Oh, that's all the stuff. Okay. And we're gonna go back to the video. And we're after this last one.
So we've got a lot of new information, a lot of new things have come down the pike. We have new charges filed by a woman, as posted by Team FT. So shout out to Team FT on this one. Who said, I was contacted by a girl that Johnny Somali harassed. I told her to file a police report, but unfortunately, she's no longer in Korea. I want to remind anyone who was harassed by Johnny Ramsey Khalid Ismael to file a police report immediately, even if you're a tourist. Thanks. So she said, hello, I know this is very random, but I was recently in October harassed by Johnny. A brief part of my story, I was speaking with a couple in Hongdae, and he came up to us and shoved a camera in our faces. So real quick, this is the crime where he is already being indicted. So this is the crime that is going to trial. So the prosecutors right now are very interested in any evidence related to this obstruction. So this evidence is very relevant, extremely relevant. So let's continue here.
I agree. If anyone's watching this during the stream or after, that was and know any information, I would report it. And if you're Korean, report it to, I don't know, to, I guess, your local police station, and I just report it if you are anywhere or know anything that could help. What I was suggest.
I had no idea who he was, so I was trying to be polite, unlike him. He respectfully...
I mean, most people didn't know who he was until the Japan incident.
And asked respectfully several times for the camera out of my face. He refused. I told him to have fun and leave. He implied I was a racist and would call him the N-word.
Yeah, that unfortunately goes around a lot. Is they accuse Koreans, Japan, or Chinese, or any other Asian race of saying the N-word when literally niga. In Korean, niga means you. Which a bunch of music, especially music groups, have been called that for saying you in Hangul. It means you. So when they say it multiple times, they're just saying you. That's a language, I guess, barrier. People are like, oh. They're saying that. Yeah, okay. Anyway, moving on.
Got pissed saying I'd never, especially after losing a friend to racism, and this isn't something to joke about, and walked away. He continued to follow me, saying he'd kill himself if I wasn't his friend, and I got livid and told him to fuck off if I remember correctly.
Deserved.
Right? And, this is a footage of the incident. That's apparently the girl, right? And look at the follow-up here. Good news. The American girl agreed to file a police report against Johnny Somali, Ramsey Khalid Ismael, as soon as she consults with her mom. Thanks to Legal Mindset for making me aware that one can file a report even if they return to their home country. I told him, I replied to this thread, and I said, you can actually file a criminal, report with the embassy or the consulate, right? And even if they won't start a new cause of action, it can be used towards an existing cause of action. So it's a huge W, right? And she says, of course, the more awareness, the better. He's an awful person. At the moment, it's midnight and I'm traveling. However, the moment I'm free, I will consult with my mom and send a report in. Thanks for the information. Boom!
Handcrafted
W.
milkshakes are back at Zach's.
Yeah, so... Ooh, triple S. Okay, I'm gonna get hit so hard with that one.
We got him. More evidence against Johnny Somali. More evidence against Johnny Somali.
It keeps stacking up.
And this is what everybody should know. Right now, he is scared. He is trembling. He is...
Yeah, ironically, before this, he was all confident and chuckle. Then when he started getting shoved, now he's a frightened little boy.
Deleting his discords. We're going to talk about that later when we talk about the cheese pizza stuff. If you don't know about that, we'll talk about what we mean by cheese pizza. He's scared. Now is the time to file. If you have been affected by Johnny Somali, I feel like a lawyer on TV. If you have been in a car accident, you should report here. If you have been affected by Johnny Somali, or if you knew somebody that is affected by Johnny Somali, now is the time to send in your report. Go to your embassy, email them, right? If you know somebody who's affected, let them know. Get the word out. Spread this out there. Hopefully this is translated into Korean. Now is the time. Let's continue here. We got more information. So let's continue on the other stuff. Bong Bong. So she confirms she did not cancel her police report. Now, she may not sue, she may not push it, but she did not cancel her police report. And what this gets at is the point that this is something the police can run with, right? This is something the police can run with. So the police can run with this regardless of what Bong Bong wants to do. They can add this in, especially related to the deepfakes, because he's actually being charged with several deepfakes. We're going to get into that today. It's not just one, it's multiple.
It's at least 3.
So this is good news. She didn't drop it, and I don't think she can drop it at this point. I don't think she can cancel it. Now, she may not help him, but she can't really pull it back. So that's actually good news. Next, and this is a big one, I posted this. So Johnny Somali is still posting on Instagram. He's also uploading to Rumble, but it's typically older stuff. It's not stuff that's like anything new, but he's still uploading to Rumble. And you should watch his Rumble. Watch his Rumble. If he puts anything on Rumble, that's there. Remember, anything online is admissible. Anything online is admissible. So anytime you put something on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, even Discord, that's going to come into court. That's provided the court's going to come into court. So I think he thinks that he's like Instagram is secret and no one sees it. But Korean cyber crimes is on this, right? And let's.
I think it's not that he thinks it's secret. I think he thinks that it's not. He is going to get away with it. He thinks he's invincible, and he thinks that he's going to get away with it and not get arrested. I think is more what he thinks, but maybe he thinks Instagram, no one's going to check it. Because it's like, oh, it's Instagram, no one's going to bother with it. Not exactly true.
Let's look at what he's posted here on his Instagram, okay? So this is something that, based on what he put here, can earn him 7 years in jail.
Okay.
Now,
I know we've already watched this, but there's more in the video, so we're gonna watch this over again.
You may not be able to read this, but I'll just play it.
I mean, you could read this part right here. You can kind of imagine what this part is gonna say. The rest, when you see NO and KO, North K. I mean, you could think that's. What do you think that is going to say?
And you can kind of see by the thing on the bottom there.
And here we go.
And imagine what this is. Yeah, that's the. I'm not even gonna play the whole thing. That's the North Korean anthem. That's the national anthem of North Korea. Now, in case you don't know, there's something called a National Security Act in Korea. And it is a crime to promote, propagate, or...
I think he's just being detained. But... I think he's not like in jail, but he's stuck in Korea. I think they're waiting for him to be able to waiting the trial and to arrest him. So I don't think he's arrested. He's just stuck without a way out.
Otherwise, disseminate North Korean propaganda, etc. in South Korea. Now, look, if he was doing this as a joke once, I would say that they're probably not going to do anything about it, right? The problem is he has repeatedly done this, not just once, but multiple times. He played North Korean propaganda on the metro, on the bus, at Lotte World, various places. He's gone all around making North Korean statements, etc. Now, does that mean they're going to charge him as a North Korean agent? No. But the NSA, the National Security Act, doesn't just make it illegal to be an official agent. If you are someone who's putting out propaganda and trying to start conflict, they can convict you for that, right? They can add on that charge. So if they decide to look at this, they're like, yeah, we're going to add a charge for this, that'd be very valid. And I know what some people are saying. Well, free speech. Well, here's what I got to tell you guys. And look,
freedom of speech, but not free of consequences.
I'm a big free speech proponent, but not every country interprets free speech the same way. And this is Korea, right? And he knows better. He's been doing it specifically to piss them off with malice.
Which I would not piss off Korea. Just wouldn't do that. Not the best idea.
So a judge looking at him doing this maliciously and repeatedly could say, yeah, no, we're actually...
Hey, yo, Sophie. Hello. I hope you feel better. Thank you. See you later, Sophie.
We're going to charge him with that. And we're going to ding him on that one too. Because he's done this over and over and over again. And we don't want people walking around thinking they can just blare North Korean propaganda in the Seoul metro. Right? You're riding into Gangnam and you're hearing the national anthem for North Korea. They don't want to hear that. So, I mean, this could be something they slap on there. It's possible. So here's what we have. We have a bunch of new charges. So I added this to my charges presentation. Because, of course, if you don't know, I did a presentation on the charges. So actually, I contacted some folks, and apparently some Korean YouTubers have pressed additional charges. So these have already been filed against him. Apparently blackmail, which is up to 10 years in prison. The ones in the green have already been filed. So, and these are not...
Okay, so green, those are charges already filed, and I'm guessing if that's orange or yellow, haven't been exactly yet.
Ones by the Bong or someone else. These are by Korean YouTubers who have said they're not dropping them. They're not dropping them. So you've got...
And they shouldn't.
Blackmail, insults, you've got deep fakes, and not Bong's deep fakes, other people's deep fakes. Those have all been filed. So the green are all new charges that have been filed. And then beyond that, the yellow is stuff that's going to be filed this week. Sexual threats to children up to 3 years because he was playing sexual stuff around children, including, by the way, literally, this is disgusting. He was playing threats to sexually assault children live on his text to speech, right? So that's going to go down. Business obstruction, right? Another charge, right? Supporting the DPRK, which is, once again, I showed you the video before.
And it's a very stupid idea.
And as well, he's done this in multiple instances. That's up to 7 years. And public indecency with another year.
Okay, so... Okay, the 10 is automatically 10 years. So if we add 5, that is 16 years. Just on the green. If we add 3, that's 3 plus... Just give me a second. Okay, 7 plus 1 is 8. So 3, 5, 8. 8 plus 8 is 18. And then 17 plus 18. 7 plus 8. Wait. Okay, 17 plus 18 is 35 years. So Yeah, that's okay. 38. I was off by a few. Okay, 38. 38 years. Got it. Yeah, that's 38 years in prison.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 brand new charges and 2 charges which will bolster the existing charges. So we're both adding more of the same, and then some new charges. Hitting them with the book. Now, I want to give you guys a little bit of reality. So that's really good news. New more charges, good news. He gets screwed.
Yeah, maximum is 30 to 35. Yeah, they're not done yet.
Now I'm going to be sober, and I'm going to give you the real here, guys. So I don't want you guys to think that he's getting 30 years in jail, because it is very rare for people to get the maximum sentence. Even if
that's like highly unlikely. Even in any context, getting the maximum is probably not a likely outcome. Maybe the middle ground sentence, or 10 years, maybe 7.
they get with a lot of stuff. My estimate is he would get hit with somewhere between 1 year to 10 years in jail. Now,
yeah, that's what I kind of figured, 1 to 10. And I think 1 year also would, although it's not enough, it would cause him to panic because he'd be without any content, anything to make content of or earn money, which is the only way he makes money, is doing all these stupid stuff. So he'd be without any electronics or any media at all. So he'd probably be in a panic.
That said, imagine you're a 24-year-old, right?
Yeah.
Imagine you're a 24-year-old, and you even spend 1 year in jail, 2 years in jail, 3 years in jail, 4 years in jail. That's a lot of your life. If you're a 24-year-old, that's a lot of your life, right? That's a lot to be in prison, right? So it's going to be a W. Even if he gets 1 year, that's a W, because he goes to real jail. And mind you, guys, he's a kid. You know how quickly he's going to break with no internet? He's not going to have access to his butt pirate telegrams, his discords, which, by the way, are falling apart left and right on him, right? We're going to talk about that in a second. So he's not going to have access to his Telegram, his Discord, his Rumble. That's all gone. He's cut off. Even 1 would be insanely good. And now I think on the top end, maybe 10 would be like a top end, but they never max sentence you. Yeah, and I'm hoping, guys, once again, I hope for more than that. I hope for 20. I hope for 30. I hope for all that. But I don't want to be a channel that tells people misinformation, right? And gets people hyped up like it's going to be 50 years in prison, and it's not. But talking to people, and I've been talking to a lot of people, including I've talked to people that have served time. I've talked to people that have been advising people that have served time. I've talked to lawyers, and they're like, yeah, it's very rare for people off the gate to get.
Yeah, it'd be very shocking if he did get 30. But it would be surprising considering all the stuff he's done.
Like a huge sentence. Even the former president, I think it was President Park, or one of the former presidents, got like 7 years, right? So it's like, and there's like millions of people activated on that one. So, once again, I want to keep our expectations kind of reasonable. All right. So in case you don't know, Johnny Somali has been pretty problematic abroad, and he's made some really crazy statements. And I've posted this one before, but it stands to be posted again. Johnny has admitted to certain activities with underage people. And we're now seeing some real damning evidence of Johnny with underage women. Let's play it. Now, I've played this one before, but I want to play it again because I'm going to play it in conjunction with other stuff. So this is going together, and this is potentially an issue in the U.S. and in Korea. This is an international issue right now.
Okay, now my question is this. Does Interpol get involved in this now? If it's this international of an issue? Or what does I mean, obviously, I don't think we're going to save him. That he has to deal with this on his own. I don't think. I mean, not we. I mean, the U.S. is going to do anything. But does Interpol get involved? Is the question.
This one is real bad. So first of all, here's him just making a statement about the type of person that Johnny Somali is.
I take both of you. I don't give a fuck. I go to jail. I go to jail. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. It's serious. I take both of them. I got wife number 1 and wife number 2. I'm like P. Diddy. I'm like Epstein. I'm like R. Kelly. I don't care. For her, look at the point right here. For her, I go to
I mean, personally, after that, I just run away.
prison. Age ain't nothing but a number, but I die.
That's an insane statement to make.
It ain't nothing but a thing. Oh my God. I'm the most demonic nigga that ever turned a camera on. I'm the most evil person that ever used the internet. I'm the most evil person to ever use a camera.
Well, at least you admit it.
I'm a sexual deviant. I am a criminal. What I don't do off camera, you niggas will never see. I'm like Epstein, nigga. My name's Epstein.
Might call you a
I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm young Epstein. I'm young P. Diddy. Clip it, nigga. Ship it, bitch.
Oh, we've clipped it.
Well, you did ask us to clip it, and someone clipped it for sure.
We've clipped it. This is the thing of young people. They think people aren't clip that. Oh, we clipped it. Oh, it's been clipped. As you wish. As you wish, my friend. We clipped this, and now you're on camera. So there's more.
Ask and you shall be received, but most of the things you don't want to be clipped are going to get clipped. So you probably didn't want to say clip that. Probably was not a good idea.
More stuff that's dropped to this guy, right? So this is young Johnny Somali with what appears to be a teenage girl in his hotel room. Now, I'm not sure what country it's in, maybe in the U.S., maybe somewhere else, but let's play this clip here.
Motherfucker. Yeah, mother.
That's a girl crying. Let me put it back here. He's hitting a girl who's crying. Let's play this.
Did she hit? Was that with a pillow?
Motherfucker. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, motherfucker. So you're gonna call the police on us and then want to stay here? That's not how things work.
To rape me?
Who did?
You literally
No one said that. No one.
Hold on. Let's rewind.
Say what now?
What did she just say? Hold on. We're gonna play this one more time.
So you're gonna call the police on us and then want to stay here? That's not how things work.
To rape me?
Who?
Y'all hear that?
Who did?
Oh yeah, I heard it for sure.
You literally
No one said that. No one said that ever. Where's the proof? No one ever fucking said that shit to you.
Where's the proof?
No one fucking said that.
Who's gonna believe who?
Look, I have you on video saying that. I have you on video saying that. You got you. You got you on video saying it.
Because you said it in the car. What do you mean there's no
She
proof?
said she's gonna call the police on us.
And he thinks he's smart recording this. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah, it's more stupid to record this than not.
I got a video of her saying, who do you
Because now we have video proof of it.
think they're gonna believe? Me or you guys?
I was at the embassy hotel in Orlando by the.
Oh, there you go. Sorry, so watching this video, that's the first time. The Embassy Hotel in Orlando. I actually know where that is. I used to live in Orlando. I know exactly where this is, right?
Uh-oh.
So he's doing this in Orlando.
And
You're doing this in Florida? Interesting decision.
I'm 17, and there are two guys that are 21, and
She's 17 years old.
Oh my gosh. This is... That's not good. 17 and 21. No.
17 years old. Let's finish this.
I'm 22, and they threatened to rape me, and they've been calling me.
What the fuck?
And they
That's crazy.
have recorded me crying, and yes.
What?
Oh, hell no.
Yo,
She's tweaking.
I don't know. We're staying. We didn't do nothing.
No, we can't.
Yeah,
She's tweaking, bro.
No,
We
you
didn't
said it in the car.
We didn't do nothing.
No, they said it in
We
the
didn't do nothing. We don't even know you.
No, they said
I'll
it
go.
in the car.
Yeah, so that's his history there. That's a little Johnny Somali history there, right? A little back
Not a good look, I might add.
story for this guy. For those that didn't know that type of person, Johnny apparently is there. Yeah. And we got more. We got more here. We're not done yet, right? So apparently his Discord is being evacuated, and they're shutting down his Discord because they believe that it's monitored by Korean authorities and the U.S. because of CP. And
Ooh. Isn't that little justice right there? Yeah. You think your Discord's safe. Probably more people are in there spying on you than actually fans of you. Just point that out.
CP does not mean cheese pizza. Oh, there's a picture here. CP means child.
It means the other thing.
And I'll allow you to fill in the P, right? Child naughty pictures, right? So if they're worried about it, there should be a reason why they're worried about it. And that's because it was there. CSAM, yes. CSAM. Yeah. This is bad for him. And this elevates it to an international thing. And apparently...
Keep in mind, also, in Korea, that stuff is illegal to have. Like, it is literally banned in Korea to have the P, let alone the CP part.
They are trying to delete it, but the thing they don't realize is Discord backs it all up. So he's never going to get away with this because it's backed up.
I mean, assuming he doesn't know how to purge entire messages, but even then, if, like, let's say, Korea officials ask for it, the official Discord people who run it probably have a backlog of every post that's been deleted. So even if they try to scrub it, Discord, the people who own it probably can find a way to find it.
So you've got potential now, international crimes. You've got stuff that can go down in the U.S. because the U.S. can get on that. And you better damn well believe that I'm sure some of you guys out there might contact law enforcement about Johnny Somali and his Discord. Yeah, Discord is legally obligated to make copies and present evidence to authorities. They are legally obligated to do that.
So, even if he deleted the stuff, they probably copied it already, since they're legally obligated to do so. Also, since he's an Arizona kid, I wonder if Arizona will hit him on it, or U.S. in general. Or Florida, since this was in Orlando.
They've done it in the past. They've turned stuff over to authorities.
Yeah, they probably will. Yeah. Okay, where's the one I was watching the other day? Oh, here we go.
For Korea,
where's the?
He actually says himself, right? Very. But you know, there's somebody definitely a baby crying. But you know, like, what the hell is going on here? And so it's something that.
Oh, here.
Right? I actually don't know. I don't know what that means. So, but actually, I am trying. I am genuinely trying. Let's continue with this.
Here, look, here, right here, like this. No inside. Why? I'm not taking it inside. It's not inside. No inside.
He's lying. He's taking it inside. Also, remember, he said he wasn't going to stream their faces, right? He said he wasn't going to stream their faces. So, they're actually turning this on them. So by lying and revealing the faces of the employees and the employees themselves, right? By doing this, he actually is obstructing business. So this is actually proving he's obstructing business. By the way, you know how I know that we're actually really effective? I see the Johnny bots that are getting nervous, and I see the Johnny mods that are getting nervous and coming in the chat and trying to drop comments because they're getting nervous. They know they're sweating, right? They're sweating. American Legend for 199. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Oh, here it is.
Let's get these things. Korean people, right? Behavior here.
Oh, here it is.
So we'll just fast forward it a little bit. And I think
watch me with your family.
Okay, so
okay, I hope I kind of wish she did something right there.
So he's in line. There's a lot of children in this line. A lot. He's around a lot of children now. Watch the Texas speech. It comes in about a minute.
Okay, let's go. Let's get these tickets, man. I'm about to try ice skating for the first time. We're about to do a bungee jump. We're about to do a bunch of shit while we're here, bro. You and Sam both hate Chris Travels, and the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Yeah! Yatta! If we get bored of this place, I'll try to book us today, guys. Let me know if it's a good idea in the chat. Put one in the chat. We'll go do a K-pop dance class later this afternoon. It's a little bit early. It's only like 1 o'clock noon. Wow. The sweat is like making this shit look crazy.
Okay, so remind you, I'm just playing this. Know all of the kids around him.
Yeah, that's true. It just looked like she was thinking about it. But I mean, considering some of the people who actually went after him got arrested, probably better date. This is also probably way before he became public enemy and a manhunt started to spread on him. So probably no one thought anything yet.
Know all of the children, because the Texas speech is about to get pretty bad. And this, once again, obscenity, essentially, creating a sexual environment around children. These are all extremely aggravating factors. On top of the fact that all of this at Lotte World is obstruction of business. This is why I said Lotte World must file, because it's obstruction of business. Right? Watch this.
It's looking more real now. Like, wow. You're watching on TV, Zap? All right, bet. That's what we'll do. Once we're done with the amusement park, we'll try the craziest rides here, and then we'll do a K-pop. We'll go book it. I found a bunch on Google. They're all over K-pop dance class. Find Gear. Is Gearit here in Korea?
Yeah, there's this one. Is this the one I was talking about? Let me make sure I'm translating this one correctly. Let me make sure I'm translating this correctly. So I don't want to mess it up. There's, I think, 2 text to speech here. One of them is different than the other. Let me use my little handy dandy Google Lens here. Let me just flip that over.
Yeah, at most 10 would probably be the most. At the least, probably a year though. But considering who he is, one would be good, but hopefully 10 because. And it'd be even better if he's stuck in Korean prison for 10 years. And that's also enough time to reflect that maybe don't do this again. Again, Logan Paul has ruined some streaming because Logan Paul on his trip to Japan made people be like, oh, we can just film things because in other countries, because why not? And also, but then every time someone does it, they end up in trouble. Every single time. And it's always Asian countries somehow. So hopefully it's 10. At the minimum, 7, maybe 5.
I believe this one. Yeah, this one is sexual. This one is, who wants to suck my D, right? In Korean. So there are multiple children. This gentleman, Swan, over here, for $3 around children, was allowed to play Who Wants to My D around children. Yeah, exactly. Once again, I gave you guys a content warning. It's extremely rough to talk, but we're doing this for the purpose of documenting his crimes. Absolutely abhorrent. And this right here alone, offensive a penalty for
yeah,
this,
10
right?
minimum.
Children. Absolutely. This is a criminal act. 100%. Right? Shake from Hunger Team says, Andrew, I've been following you from Nick's streams. You have graph that's on short. You Eagle Mindset member.
Excuse me, where is your hot sauce spot?
Yeah, so that's what we're dealing with, is somebody who's doing this stuff.
I donated. We can do this guy without you guys. But once again, look at this. Look at this message and watch, because you're going to see who's looking at him and who's listening. You might think, oh, well, maybe nobody heard this. No, the kids heard this.
You can tell she's. You can tell she understood.
What are you sending, Swan? Yo, I'm gonna try to sneak my liquor in this bitch.
So now you're bringing the liquor around, you know, the kids and everything else, right? So there's that. So you see right here, there's, you know, girls, there's like a young girl, you know, behind him, right? There's children there. Right? And look, I love this because it's like you see the little girl here, the message is playing, it's a vulgar message, right? And you see the girl looking at him like, what the hell's going on? She might even be crying. Like, I don't even see. But, you know, there's somebody, definitely a baby crying. But, you know, like, what the hell is going on here? And so it's not like, once again, this is a harmless thing. You can see people were clearly affected by this. Children were affected by this. Clear proof here. I hope this gets translated as well. Like, I hope people translate my take on this. This is a crime in America. This would be an issue. This would be an issue in a lot of places, right? And trust me, as a parent, they would be well within their rights to take some vigilante actions against against Johnny Somali. Shake from Hunger Team, thank you for the 5. Appreciate that. Minty Feel says, I've been watching you for a while now. Just want.
Oh, here's.
Yeah, bro.
Is this the other one?
And yes.
Okay. There's the other one.
You see, this is what was going on. By the way, just to give a little timestamp, if anybody of you sees this video I'm sure will be released in public. It'll be put out, so you guys will get to see this as well.
So that's the other Texas speech he put on. So we have the one that we just played, and this one,
right? And not just obstruction of business. This is aggravated. Yeah, bro.
Fuck, bro. What the fuck? Bro, Celesto.
셀레스트 캠프 타입을 달러지 써말리 챔나는 아이들과 섹스하고 싶다나는 아이들과 섹스하고 싶다나는
This one in particular, right? Once again, a sexual super chat, right? So, you know, once again, this is a sexual super chat in a line with children. So, just FYI. Just FYI. Sexual super chat, line with children, in public. Yeah, legal vices. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. And yes, that was the North Korean speech. So he's playing North Korean propaganda. Once again, I've talked about the fact that that's also illegal. Yeah, legal vices is not having this.
아이들과 섹스하고 싶다나는 아이들과 섹스하고 싶다나는 아이들과 섹스하고 싶다나는
Yeah, okay, yeah. Direct translation from Jeff. Jeff has been in Korea. He is fluent in Korean. He's been there for, 30 years, That's the translation. You guys can read it for yourself. I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to say the words.
Yeah, that's disgusting behavior in totality. In total, that could probably be very high if he gets this is probably going to get him charged, and it's going to be extremely high. So I would, if there's any Koreans in here, I would suggest, if you know anyone, report it. Or maybe pressure Motel World to report what he had did there. which I'm trying to find if I can, if I can actually, because there's so many different lotes on this thing, so it's gonna be hard to find the specific one, but you might check later or find another one. But with that, I think that's the end of the stream. I will maybe make a video tomorrow on something not as serious, or maybe wait till Monday because things are still dropping on that topic. So I will talk to you on Monday, or maybe tomorrow if I make a video tomorrow. We'll see. But until then, I will see you on next Thursday where I talk about this again. Until next time, you'll have a subscribe if you like the content, maybe like the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Welcome to the Blizzard Arena.
And the quest for a champion begins today.
The anticipation has been building, and it is finally time. We are live.
That is a really. Can you get over the roof there?
Oh my.
Oh my, what a play! What a grab! Another jump here off the high ground. Super goes forward but gets stuck up. The EMP comes in and ding! He rains down hell from above!
Here comes Pine. Gets one, gets two. Looking for a bit more, gets another one.
Tuno's down again. That heralds disaster generally for the Fusion, and Carpe wasn't far behind. Prophet! He's killed 4 players now on his own!
From Vancouver, locks him in the sound barrier. Sound bomb coming in from John. Oh my god! He does it again!
Flutter now moving onto the Widowmaker, taking the clutch into his own hands. The headshot after headshot after headshot.
Okay, I like this for the Gladiators. They're going to try and circle around. I will call this the merry-go-round because it makes me laugh. Makes me happy, and Sean Paul switches to the Widowmaker at just the right time!
Oh, the Raven!
I'm the best tracer in the world.
Oh my word!
I mean, you could have told me that you spoke English, honestly.
The fans never thought they'd see this day. It took 43 matches. Feels like a really emotional moment here.
사랑해.
See you next time. Bye-bye.